my channel. My name is Vashti Ma'a. Some of you guys may also know me as Sage Emerald. Today I'm going to be doing the April 2024 monthly forecast reading for the sign of Gemini. So if you are a Gemini or have Gemini in your chart, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or if you feel like watching a Gemini's reading, that this reading is for you. Today we're going to be using two different card decks, okay? So the first one, you guys, I have no idea what this oracle card deck is called. No idea. I don't have the box. I don't even remember the box, but it's very like shamanistic in a way. But we're going to be using those oracle cards, and then the tarot cards here are going to be the Light Seers Tarot. If you guys knew me on TikTok when I was EmeraldxTarot, you know I love me some Light Seers Tarot, and that's what we're going to be getting into today. I hope that you guys have been having an amazing March, an amazing 2024. If you haven't, don't even worry about it. We're just going to keep flowing, keep manifesting, keep doing what we need to do. All right, couple of things. I have my windows open, so if you guys hear any outside noises, I apologize in advance. I just wanted some open air going, and we're gonna do it, you know. So I apologize in advance if you hear any extra sounds that end up being a distraction for you. Okay, so Gemini placements. What is the theme for April 2024 for Gemini placements? What does the collective of Gemini need to know, Spirit? Inhale, please ground me within this energy, providing protection. Alright, so Gemini, we have the Six of Wands. Just so you know, I like to read everything upright. I think it's easier to explain to those of you who are interested in learning tarot. So anytime I pull a card, my cards know that I read them upright. So just want to put that disclaimer out there, okay? So we have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands for Gemini as the overall theme of April. I really feel like in April there's this sense of you going back within yourself and like, I feel like highlighting parts of you that you probably made as a shadow, or parts of yourself that you may have forgotten. This could also be doing a lot of healing and shadow work, so some of you guys could definitely be called to be doing some shadow work to identify some things that have been holding you back, because I feel like it's what I keep hearing is that where you're supposed to go in the next stage of your life, these things are not required, these things are not necessary. So if you continue to hold on to them, you are the reason why you're not moving forward in life, if that makes sense. So I do feel like that in April you're going to be able to see what things are holding you back, or what things are distractions, or what things are toxic in your life, and you're being called to make that decision to handle it, to make that decision to put the spotlight on it. Do you know what I mean? Put the spotlight on it. I also feel like that in April there's this sense of knowing yourself. I want you to see the card. You see the card? It's so nice. Yeah, there's a sense of you understanding and knowing yourself as well. I feel like that some of you guys may have some attention from people on the outside. So if you have a business or something, I feel like that people are going to start to notice your business, start taking interest in your business, or something of that nature. I also feel like there's this sense of protection that surrounds you. I'm not sure who this is for, but you need to know that you are protected. You have a worrisome mind. I get like a lot of anxious energy, and it's not your fault. It's things that you were exposed to as a child. There are things that you have, you know, put inside your subconscious to believe that they're true, and they're not true. And I feel like that Spirit wants you to know that you are protected. You don't need to, you know, worry about if something's going to happen to you or your kids or your family or something. There's just this worrisome energy that I feel like that is going to be finally laid to rest. Or you need to know that you need to put it to rest, because I just feel like you're very much protected. You're very watched. You're very cared for. I feel like it's important for you to know that you're nurtured. You deserve to nurture yourself. There's a lot of healing that I feel is going on with you Gemini people, or you cuspy Gemini people. I feel like that there's a sense of you putting yourself first So a lot of healing here. This is a lot, it's giving me a lot of childhood trauma healing. It's giving a lot of, you know, healing like separation or abandonment, or like putting yourself first, making yourself the victor, being your own hero, if you will, is what I feel like that the theme is for some of you Geminis out there. Some of you guys begin a new wardrobe by finding yourself. I was gonna say find a new wardrobe or going shopping or something, but I keep hearing like no, finding yourself. You're gonna find yourself. You're gonna find out who you are. You're gonna realize that parts of you that you've been carrying around that you thought were you were not you, and they're gonna start like falling off in the wayside. So this is amazing. Some of you guys are meant to be healers. Some of you guys are meant to use your voice. You're meant to be in the arts, or, you know, I'm not telling you to quit your 9 to 5, but I am telling you to start your creative endeavors, because you're good at certain things naturally because they're meant to be shared with other people. We have so much off this one card, but we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. 6 of Wands, Gemini energy. Very beautiful card for it to start off with, you know, because it's like fresh. It's like seeing things from a new perspective. It's like new eyes. I like that. All right, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So back with the work, back with the healing, back with understanding, back with connecting the dots. I feel like that some of you guys are getting to the roots of the matter. So there's probably certain things that you've been working on or healing from, or maybe certain things that you've done, but you find yourself always relapsing or going back or something like that. I feel like that you're getting to the root of the matter so that it doesn't come back again. There's something about this time being the last time because you're making a difference. Oh my gosh, there's a red cardinal outside. It is so bright. I love cardinals. They're gorgeous. Bright red bird. Anyways, some of you guys, you know, that could resonate with somebody. But I do feel like that, you know, so you get into the root of the problem, the root of the cause. I feel like that some of you guys are starting to understand your purpose more, or something like an epiphany may happen. I don't know why. I just got like... They're like, I'm like channeling things as I'm talking. I think, what is that song called? Is it by T-Pain called Epiphany? Or is that an album? Something. There's something about that album. T-Pain Epiphany. Anyways, but the 3 of Pentacles, I feel like that some of you guys are really starting to understand yourself. You're really starting to understand why you react certain ways, and you're going to the roots of the matter so that this no longer becomes an issue, because you're handling it from the beginning. You're taking it from the roots so it does not grow again. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's either this sense of some of you guys are doing it, or you need to do it. You need to do the healing. You're healing, but you're not diving deep enough. And some of you guys are being advised to dive deep, because it is the deep things, the deep rooted things that cause the consistency of certain actions, behaviors, emotions. If those deep rooted things are not, you know, like dealt with, if they're not grabbed by the roots and pulled out, you're gonna keep having the same things reoccurring in your life. And so I do feel that there's this sense of really diving deep within and pulling out whatever it is that, you know, it's trapped in there, or at least starting the process. Okay, for some of you guys it could be just needing to like reparent. So like inner childhood is coming out a lot, and I'm not saying that everybody has to be like abused or anything like that. It could be like emotional neglect. It could be, you know, like maybe you were bullied in school, or it could be anything that made you have such an impression on yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? But I do feel like it's being called to, you know, let it go and let flow. Excuse me. I feel like there's something about needing to redecorate your place. I kept hearing kitchen, getting new dishes. So some of you guys maybe need to throw out the old stuff and welcome in some new things in your home, in your life, in your environments. I also feel that it will do you good to try new hobbies. So if you just decided to start something, or you've been in something, keep going, because that's a wonderful outlet for you. If you have not started something, you know, find a book of hobbies, or you know, use your phone and look up different hobbies or something that you can do. But I do feel like that it's just a really good time for you to reconnect back with yourself and to do some healing work and to find the right type of people in your life that match your frequency and match your vibration, because that's what's important in life. You know what I mean? It's a really good time for healing. Some of you guys may have people reach out to you who want to, you know, work on healing something with you. It depends on you, of course, if you want to be receptive to it. But I do feel like it's coming. Okay, I do feel like it's coming. All right. I feel like some of you guys' emotions are starting to defrost, so some things that you've really been like hiding back on is now starting to melt. So you could start feeling like emotional, you could start feeling like your heartstrings opening up, not drastically, but I'm saying like maybe like 1% wise, while it used to be 0%. Do you know what I mean? So I feel that too. Three of Wands. So with the Three of Wands in the month of April, I feel like especially with the Six of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, there are opportunities here. Okay, I feel like that some of you guys have the I guess opportunity, but I don't feel like that's the word, but I'm gonna say opportunity. Some of you guys may have the opportunity to expand or go somewhere, but I feel like that I feel like some of you guys may have the opportunity to go somewhere or do something different, and it's like something's keeping you bound where you are, keeping you stuck where you are. So it's kind of like this dilemma, like, do I do it anyway? Do I find a way to compromise and build a bridge, or do I just let it go? Like it's almost like giving me a crossroads, but there's 3 directions instead of it being, you know, like a typical 2-directional thing. Interesting. I feel like that some of you guys are going to go more towards your passions, and people may not understand you, which is fine as an air sign, because as an air sign you guys can just like, you know, bounce back easily sometimes. But I feel like that you're just being driven. You're being driven in this direction, and a part of you is like, I don't know if this is right, but it kind of feels right. I feel kind of pulled towards it. I kind of want to go and do it. This could be definitely relocating to a new place. This could be, you know, go getting some land with some random strangers and just making a life for yourself. This is some random fiery energy of choices and action. Okay, so it's not just saying, okay, I'm gonna make a decision to do that, do this, and then you never do it. Like, you say, hey, I'm gonna make this decision, and then you actually go make it happen. Okay, so we have the Moon card here in April, so there's gonna be a lot of decisions I feel like that you guys are gonna have to make in this month. But I feel like that through these decisions it's really gonna set you up for the path that you're supposed to be on. So rather this is, you know, a decision to move somewhere, to let something go, to start something, to disconnect, to reconnect, to rekindle, to heal. Can you guys hear that wind? It's so windy. Okay, so regardless of what it is, I do feel like that there's a sense of you really need to go within yourself, figuring out what is best for you. Oftentimes people make decisions on what's best for other people, what's best for my children, what's best for this. Now, I'm not saying when it comes to children, like, to not put your kids first, because there's just some things that I personally feel like are common sense that you have to do for your children, especially being like a CPS employer. But I am saying that you have to, you know, really ask yourself, is it the best environment for me to be right here? Is it best for me to do that? What is the harm in me doing this and doing that? And actually start doing something, putting a lot of action behind it. Okay, so let's clear that energy, and let's see if there's another message for you guys in the month of April for Gemini. What else do my Geminis, collective Geminis, need to know? We have 2 cards that came out, and we'll put those other ones to the side. We have the 5 of Cups and the Hanged Man. Needing to let go of something that you just don't want to. Knowing the truth about a matter, but not ready to change. Knowing what you need to do, but just not doing it. So there's this hesitation that's happening, that's been happening. Call it what it is. It could have been happening. It could have been a feeling that you've been having for the last 5 years, 5 months, 5 days, 5 weeks, or anything in between that, longer or shorter. I feel like there's just something that you've just been holding on to, but you have been disconnecting from yourself in the process. And I just feel like that Spirit's telling you, your ancestors are telling you, or God is telling you, universe is telling you that it's time to let go and let flow. It's time to release these things, because I just feel like there's something greater for you on the other side. Like, it's showing me, okay, have you seen Lion King? You know, like when Mufasa was showing Simba, like, you know, like the pride lands, right? You know what I mean? And he's like, we don't ever go there on the shadow part, right? Like, that's what I'm seeing. Like, you've been in the shadow part, and there's something better on the other side. And I feel like that, but you have to be willing to let it go. You have to be willing to be strong enough to disconnect. You have to be willing to take whatever extra step is necessary, because I feel like that there's something better on the other side. Knight of Pentacles. It's a journey, it's a process, but there's something better on the other side. Something more stable, something more secure, something that feels good, something that makes you joyful, happy, peaceful, and content. But you have to let go. You have to really like shine the light in and see things from a pretty grounded perspective with this situation or incident or whatever this is, and really look at what it is and tell the truth to yourself. Honesty. Be honest with yourself. Be real with yourself. And, you know, see where it goes. Alright, so the last card for the outcome, and then we'll go to the Oracle card. The outcome in the month of April for my Geminis, and what's coming that they don't see, what is coming towards them that they don't see coming. Let's do that one first. What's coming towards my Geminis that they don't see coming? What's coming towards my Geminis that they don't see? The Star! Oh my gosh, I love this card. Okay, so Aquarian energy, obviously. There's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy here too. I didn't even like call these signs out. My bad, guys. My bad. And Pisces, okay? But the Star, what's coming towards that you don't see coming? Some type of emotional satisfaction or fulfillment, something that's wonderful, something that you've been wishing, hoping for, peace of mind overall, this type of connection that I feel like that you've never felt before. And it's really with yourself, to be honest. This is a connection with yourself that you've never felt. So if you're like a type of person that has always dealt with like type of people who treated you like crap because, you know, that's what you were conditioned to believe that you deserved because of your upbringing, I feel like that now you have this sense of alignment with yourself where you're like, whoa, I used to deal with what? Yeah, we're not dealing with that no more. You know what I mean? And completely changing some type of magical moment for somebody. See, the Wheel is here. There's something coming in. There's something massive that's coming in that I feel like that you know, some of you guys are just not seeing. But like I told you, there is something about the release that brings in new opportunity, that brings in things that were once desired from you. So keep doing the work, keep doing the healing, please. Like, please go deep within yourself. Be real about the things that trigger you. Be real about the things that you know that you're feeling, and do the work to heal, do the work to mend, okay? All right, what is the Oracle card for my Gemini spirit? Oh my gosh, no, you guys, I almost forgot. I was supposed to do what is the end of the month result or something like that. What can my Gemini expect at the end of the month? What is the result? What is the result at the end? By the end of the month, the cards have spoken. Oh, the Two of Cups, connection, reconnection, reconnecting. possibly meeting somebody new. I did peep the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, but what you can expect by the end of April is reconnection, finding somebody new, finding a new piece of yourself, a new joy, a new endeavor. You know, kind of like we said in the beginning of the reading, there's like this peace, this new healing form, and I just feel like it's going to be so gentle, so relaxing. It could be like a new love, you know, because we have the Star card, the Will. It could be a new person in love. It could be a reconciliation that you never expected, you know. Geminis. What is the oracle card for my Gemini spirit? What do my Geminis need to know? One card for oracle. I just felt like the word be still. Be still. All right. Oh, we have number 53, 8 card here, the Sun card. Look at it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. With the Sun card here, I feel like it's about being still and allowing things to flow to you. Like, you know, when you think of the sun, it's like this outward energy that's pouring in, right? Like things are taken from them. We go outside, we soak in the sun, right? The plants take in the sun, the energy of the sun. And I feel like for you, it's like, be still and allow for the universe to pull from your intentions, to pull, like just radiate what it is that you desire. Radiate if it's a connection with yourself or somebody else or healing or whatever it is. Radiate that energy and allow yourself to like push it out like the sun and allow for God, a universe source, to make it happen for you. Okay, I also feel like with the sun, it's important for you to know that you were not meant to just, you know, be in the shadows. That may have been a thing in your life before, sometime in the past, between when you was born and now, but from this moment going forward, you no longer have to live in the shadows. It's okay for you to illuminate your light. It's okay for you to say things. It's okay for you to have thoughts and expressions and feelings. It's okay. And it's important for you to start shining the light on yourself and for you to start showing and presenting the world who you are, because we need who you are. We don't need who you pretend to be or who you try to be. We don't need that. We need truth, we need honesty, we need genuineness, we need you. And so I feel like that spirit is saying, hey, it's time to, you know, figure out this thing and change, go through the roots, pull out what needs to be pulled out so that you can shine. The sun is also a wonderful time for receiving gifts. Some of you guys may be receiving random gifts, gifts as far as physical gifts, gifts as far as money, gifts as far as thoughts, ideas, opportunities, creative endeavors, gifts as far as people. So keep your eye out for that. I do feel like that there's something about this eclipse coming up that's going to really push you towards the direction that you've been searching for, that you've been feeling but couldn't tell what it was. I do feel like that you're finally going to have this moment of clarity, but just remember to face your inner, you know, your inside, face your inner being, face your truth, face who you are, Gemini. I hope that this brought you some type of clarity or peace of mind, you guys. I appreciate you so much for being here with me today. If you like this reading and the way that I read, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel, like this video, thumbs up, comment below if it resonated. I like to make comments. And I will connect with you guys later. Make sure that you find your other signs if you want to put the story together. But that's pretty much it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Vashti.Ma'a and TikTok at Trifecta Insight. Later, y'all. Love you.